Let me first of all say that Dutch love cycling.
Cycling.
Cycling is really popular in the Netherlands. We use it in our daily life for basically everything. We go to the grocery store, we go to school, for daily activities. We use it a lot.
欢迎来到骑车脑 Cycling Now， 我是雪莉。我们喜欢在这里分享自行车的各种大小事。那我们前几集呢，我们邀请到了荷兰的夫妇 Eric 和跟 Viola， 他们分享了很多荷兰人怎么样去看我们的台湾自行车环境，然后跟文化。那这一次呢，很开心，我们又可以来到我们的荷兰在台办事处，然后邀请到我们的副代表
Matthijs。Hello, thank you for having me in the podcast.
那他今天会来跟我们分享更多是关于荷兰这个国家，它不管是在自行车文化或者是一些经济环境上面的一些分享。那 first, I would like to know about how Dutch people put the cycling into the daily routine.
Let me first of all say that Dutch love cycling. Cycling is really popular in the Netherlands. We use it in our daily life for basically everything. We go to the grocery store, we go to school, for daily activities. We use it a lot. I think I saw a statistic that over 1/3 of all the trips in the Netherlands are made by bike.
Oh,
so
really?
for every time we go out, at least one of those out of every three is by bike. I believe that also every Dutchman has a bike, owns a bike, has a bike.
How many bikes you have?
I just counted. I have 8 bikes at home, and I use it for daily transport here in Taiwan, where I live, but also in the Netherlands, just for in daily life. But also I use it for leisure. So I really love going out and cycling. Here in the mountains, but also in the Netherlands, on my gravel bike, on my road bike. I just bought actually a cyclocross bike, which is a very small sport, famous in the Netherlands and Belgium, where you race through the mud.
Mountain, yeah.
No, muddy terrains. So yeah, I really enjoy cycling, and it is really popular in the Netherlands, I have to say. We use it, as I said, for daily life, but also more and more it's used for, especially in urban areas, in cities, for transport, but also cargo transport.
Yeah, cargo bike.
Yeah, cargo bikes are more and more famous and popular. We see a lot of food delivery, for example.
Food delivery.
It is now all
like
done by Uber Eats, but then
use the bike.
Using a bike, especially in the city center. So I would say it's very popular in the Netherlands. We are a big cycling
country.
Yeah, and I even dare to say that it's really part of our culture.
Oh, have you got some of the data? How many bikes in Netherlands?
I believe that there are over 25 million
25 million
bikes in the Netherlands.
So it's more similar to the Taiwan population. And how many people in
we have
Netherlands?
18 million citizens. So I think that's every Dutchman owns at least one, but some definitely own more bikes. So yeah, very popular.
Yeah. So within this kind of cultural environment, why Dutch so like cycling? Like,
yeah, so
I know you guys have long legs.
So we do have long legs. I think we are the tallest people
in the world.
Oh. I think we always say it is because we eat a lot of cheese, and not because we cycle a lot. Now, I think the conditions for cycling in the Netherlands are really good. So first of all, the Netherlands is completely flat.
Yeah.
So they're not like Taiwan with all the mountains. Taiwan
Mountain
is flat.
country, yeah.
So the Netherlands flat, so easy to get around without getting sweaty or without getting tired. Second, I would say the weather conditions. It's year round, I would say it's decent weather. It can be pretty cold and windy, but in the summer it's okay. It's not as extreme hot as it is here in Taipei. So year round you can go out. In the winter it can be cold and rainy and windy. However, it's kind of in our culture that we use our bike year round and we go out anyway, despite the weather. It's said in the Netherlands, if it's cold or it's rainy, you just dress up and you go anyway. And that is how we are born and raised from a young age.
So crazy, like even the.
So my foreign friends always call us crazy. That we don't bother if it's snowing, raining, or windy. It's also how I grew up, I have to say. So when it was cold and rainy and windy, and I needed to go to school, and I asked my parents, "Can you drive me?" They said, "Here's your raincoat. Go out and go to school."
This
is how we, and this is just how we do it in the Netherlands.
And is there other main factor, not only in?
Yeah, I think so. It's flat and it's decent weather conditions, but
for
I
example,
think we also
the infrastructure.
We invested a lot in the bike infrastructure, and I think it's this is really on a high level, meaning that I believe we have 35,000 kilometers of dedicated cycle paths. Cycle paths which only allows bikes to use, no pedestrians, no cars, no motorized vehicles. That makes it far more convenient and safer and easier to travel by bike. It's interconnected, so you can reach everywhere by bike.
If we go to walk in the bike lane, and
that is not allowed.
We will get a penalty, or?
Yeah, it is possible, but most likely people will shout at you and say, "Get on your own lane."
Okay, you are so
as a pedestrian.
Gentleman.
No, it's basically we really separate the mobility streams, as it's called. So the streets are for the pedestrians, bike lanes for bikes, and the roads are for cars and other motorized vehicles. Relatively clear separation between those streams, so everybody knows what to expect. And
use.
Yeah, and basically know what your place on the road is.
好，那其实代表这边就有提到，就是关于荷兰为什么会这么多人骑车，其实不外乎就是几个原因。第一，他们全部都是平地，所以骑了不会流汗啊，就是一个非常方便骑车的地方。然后第二点呢，其实他们也有很严酷的那个天，就是他们当然是一年四季天气都还不错可以骑车，但是当他们有一些比较严峻的天候状况的时候，在他们的文化里面，父母也就是给他们雨衣，然后就让他们骑出去这样子的一个文化氛围。然后第三，其实就是我们可以知道，他们有很多所谓的自行车的基础建设是做得很好的。那就是其实，在 data 里面其实看到，他们其实有长达35000公里这样子很长的自行车道，而且他们不管是行人啊，然后自行车道，然后跟车子都是明确的做分隔的。那如果行人走到不该，就是他们荷兰人会生气，对，
And maybe to add on to it, we are also expanding this infrastructure, cycling infrastructure every day. For example, we see more electric bikes these days.
That's huge.
There are actually more electric bikes sold in the Netherlands these days than regular bikes. A lot of those electric bikes are fast bikes, fast electric bikes, and we're now investing in what we call cycling highways.
Cycling highway.
Meaning that you have longer distance cycle paths which are unobstructed, which are especially for the fast bikes, which you can use to go longer distances, making it an actual alternative for using a car. Other thing is bike parking. We also invest in bike parking facilities. Actually, in Utrecht, which is it's very close to my hometown, so it's close to my heart. I grew up there. They opened the largest bike parking facility in the world, actually. I think 12,500 capacity of bikes that can be parked. It's next to the train station. But also Amsterdam just opened a special bike parking, which is actually underwater.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is a very cool feature for if you park your bike. It's also next to the Amsterdam train station, and that is also how we use our bikes. So we use it a lot to go to the train station, and then we use the train to
do the longer
distance to get to our destination.
So people may use like 10 to 12 kilometers around there?
Yeah, so I would say that we use our bikes maybe up to destinations up to 10, 15 kilometers.
The last mile.
Yeah, it's kind of the last. So I guess in Taiwan, many people use their motorbike or maybe a U-bike or Uber or a taxi for short distances. In the Netherlands, we mainly use bikes for these shorter distances.
So your parking space are always near the train stations?
A lot of those parking, so we have them all around. There's a lot of public parking spaces for bikes, but especially around train stations, because that's why there's a big demand for parking.
For parking.
Yeah, so all train stations have large bike parking areas.
那个就是代表这边有提到，就是其实他们的就是自行车停车场，其实都比较会是在火车站的周围，所以刚刚有提到就是那个乌特勒兹
Utrecht
乌特勒兹就有一个它的 capacity， 它的容量有高达12500台这样子，专门为自行车设计的这个停车场就是在那个地方，然后也是在代表住的 hometown 附近。那再来就是有另外一个，就是新的阿姆斯特丹有一个大概可以停到7000多台自行车的，在水底下，完全就是建在水底下的这样子的一个自行车停车场，然后才刚开幕而已。那这个就是为什么他们一直很注重自行车，然后把自行车的相关基础设施设计的这么好的原因。那接下来呢，我就会想要问到代表关于他们荷兰在自行车经济方面的问题。Then I will move to the question about the economy, like the bike economy. How do you feel about the Netherlands market?
Yeah, I would say that the Netherlands is a very big market for bicycles.
Yeah.
I already mentioned that 25 million bicycles. So I think the annual sales is around. I think it's over 3 billion a year, making the Netherlands a really big market for bikes. There's also a whole, I would say, ecosystem in the Netherlands for
so
bikes.
Not only for the bicycle, whole ecosystem.
Yeah, I would say there's an ecosystem of we have manufacturers in the Netherlands actually producing bikes. Also a lot of bikes from Asia, but we also produce bikes in the Netherlands. There's a whole network of retailers where you can buy a bike, but also where you can repair your bike. Every city, every neighborhood has a bike store, a bike shop. But there's also a lot of policy making. There's the infrastructure, as mentioned. We use a lot of bikes, so we also have a lot of experience in using bikes, which interacts with the manufacturers and the bike shops. And as already mentioned, this is just part of our culture. Cycling is really embedded in the culture of the Netherlands.
Yeah. Is there any famous company? I would say
we have large. So there are a lot of small SMEs in the Netherlands focused on cycling or cycling solutions, mobility solutions. But we definitely have large companies like PON Bikes, Excel Group, who have a whole range of brands in their portfolio, which are really top world brands.
For example, because I don't know the Pong and
Yeah, so famous brands like Cannondale or Cervelo, they are all part of these are part of Pong, but also the more Dutch brands like Batavus, Gezelle. These are all part of these big companies.
Yeah. And is there any organization that's promoting?
Yeah,
you have mentioned that it's an ecosystem, right? So is there any organization?
Yeah, definitely. We have the Dutch Cycling Embassy, which is an organization that kind of has a lot of knowledge on how to create policy and how to create infrastructure. And is also using this to internationally promote cycling and hence also promote the Netherlands, of course.
那代表其实在这里有提到，就是当然荷兰是一个非常大的自行车的市场，他们有3 billion 的 euro， 就是在整个自行车的销售上面。那他们有很多相关的供应链，我们不是只有从 Asia 就是我们外销自行车到他们那边，他们其实在他们的旗下有很多的品牌是在荷兰。那还有他刚刚有提到的一个组织，他们也是专门就是 promoting cycling， 然后而且是也同时就是宣传荷兰这样子的一个文化，对。Then
maybe to add to this, there's also a strong connection with Taiwan
really?
in the biking or in the cycling industry. A lot of for the manufacturing, a lot of parts are sourced here in Taiwan. And also because the Netherlands is such a big market for bikes, the Taiwanese brands like Merida and Giant, who are very active in the Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands is our first branch.
I think,
I
think for Giant, this was the first investment in Europe or first abroad. And Giant is also a very well-known brand in the Netherlands. Actually, my first mountain bike was a Giant. TCR was it?
TCR will be the road bike.
A road bike. Then is it a TXR?
I'm not sure, but
it has been a while. I have to say. This was when I was 14 or something.
So you are the mountain biker, I would say.
Yeah, so I also have a mountain bike. So I like different types of cycling. So mountain biking, but also road biking, gravel biking, cyclocross. I like it all.
So back to the Netherlands, your education. Is your children, I mean, the child in the Netherlands should be taught in school?
Yeah, we really grow up cycling.
With the cycling?
You get born on a bike, I would almost say. No, but it's from a very early age, you learn how to ride your bike. Usually from a very young age, kids go to school on their bike. So primary school, you already go, which is usually close, but you go on your bike. And when you move to secondary, which is usually a bit farther away, 90% of the kids go by bike, and a lot of schools offer a bike exam, for example, just before kids go to secondary. So that they learn how to be comfortable on the bike, but also how to act in traffic when it's more busy, when there are cars, when there are pedestrians, and just for them to feel comfortable going to school on a bike.
So from the primary school?
Already a lot of kids on primary use their bike, and on secondary they're a bit farther away and they use it more. And it is something that we learn from a very young age, to use your bike for a lot of things. But also that makes that we embrace the bike already on a very early in our lives, and that kind of prepares us for using it more often when you grow up, especially for the short distances. Yeah.
Okay. 其实就是在荷兰，他们从非常非常小的时候就会开始学。我觉得大家应该也都知道，他们从国小啊、国中就会开始利用自行车，然后作为交通，就是到通勤的工具。那 in the end, I would like to ask more about Taiwan because you already live in Taiwan for how many years?
For over 3 years now.
3 years. In your point of view, how do you feel about the cycling environment in Taiwan?
Yeah, I would say...
You can...
I can be honest. I'm Dutch, so I'm always honest. No, but and straightforward. No, I think Taiwan has two phases, I would say. So first of all, I would say Taiwan is really great for cycling.
Yeah.
I think in the previous podcast you interviewed Greg and Viola, and they mentioned it's
so beautiful
cycling paradise. I fully agree. I go out on my road bike every weekend into the mountains. The roads are very well paved. The slopes are gentle. Cars really pay attention to you. So I think it's a great place, Taiwan, for cycling. I go up the Yamishan a lot, but throughout the whole island there are so many great roads and great climbs.
You have been to 大雪山、古关.
Yeah, Alishan,
Wuling
Pass. So I've already seen a lot here in Taiwan, and I really enjoy it. I also bike to work
really?
A couple times a week. And so along the river, it's great. But if I really get here into the city center,
and
there is some room for improvement. I would say. Now in the city, I think Taipei and also other cities are not. There's definitely room for improvement. Basically, I never know what my place on the road is. So do I need to go on the sidewalk with the pedestrians, or do I need to be in traffic with all the motorbikes, with all the cars and the scooters and the buses? And actually there's no real place for me as a cyclist here in the city.
Yeah.
So I do think there's some room for improvement.
That's true. But
overall, Taiwan is a great place for cycling.
So you wanted to tour the Taiwan?
I definitely want to do the tour. I think you motivated me the other day to do it. So
but you showed
I'm actually planning to do it next weekend.
不过副代表给我看的，其实他是想要那个台湾纵谷，就是剖西瓜的路线。You wanted to go the whole mountain in Taiwan, right?
I want to do the tour around Taiwan.
But
maybe next
in
weekend.
the center.
But also I want to do the from north to south to the central mountains.
So it is really a pro cyclist.
No, I wouldn't say that, but it's just I go very slow, but I do enjoy it a lot.
OK， 那今天我们就谢谢我们的代表。Do you want to share anything else?
Yeah, maybe if I want to share something, as following up what I just said, Taiwan is a great place for cycling.
Yeah.
So I would recommend everyone take your bike and go out cycling here in Taiwan, because it is an amazing place to cycle. So it's easy, it's fun, it's healthy. So take your bike and go out.
And paddle up.
And pedal out. Pedal to paradise.
Pedal to paradise. Yeah, thank you, Matthijs.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.